Good morning, lovely viewers. You're tuning into Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint, live from Yumi Alberta. We are kicking off an exciting day exploring the Jufureh Village Heritage Museum, a treasure trove of our rich history and culture. Stay with us as we uncover the stories of our ancestors and the legacy of this iconic village. I am your reporter, Fatoumata Jaba.
Kurang bisan wah jangama kurang bisan ya matrenele iyan dem marong iyan den jay kai wai iyan dem marong suma iyan dem marong kai wai kurang bisan wah jangama merna la bi wajal suma njeke na se yow ya maton yen kilime na fonye bang fan tv yen kilime na fonye bang fan tv yen kilime na fonye bang gasiti kadomo wallahi yen kilime na fonye bang yen kilime na fonye bang ke kuta yen kilime na fonye bang ke kuta yen kilime na fonye bang gasiti kadomo de wallahi gasiti kadomo fan tv yen kilime na fonye
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sama ndawe nyadi?
Sama dabaja.
Kortanate.
Tenante je.
Itodu?
Entomu Fatima.
Fatima?
Fatima Tarawale.
Tarawale. Oh, nice meeting you, Fatima.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Entoma.
Fatima, we are about to visit the Jufreh Village Museum Heritage. So we would want to know how is it like and all that.
Oh, it was wonderful. There are going to be 8 total representations of different cultures. So each building you go into is going to show you artifacts from each culture. And that was honestly very beautiful because it makes you feel connected to the different ethnicities that live together. I mean, it's really all one big family. When you think about it on an individual basis, it's family. It's one room. We all share the same food bowl. We cook together. We sleep together. In the same way, all the different tribes live together as well. All the different languages, we live together in harmony. And I like that the museum shows you each difference between the cultures. Like the artifacts might be a little different. That's beautiful to see that, but it's also beautiful to be reminded that we're all one. Like for example, my mother. She told me that if you ask me for something and you need it, I will give it to you. If you ask me and I don't give it to you, it's because I don't have it. And that's just such a sweet thing because that's how family thinks.
Can you please tell us what are some of the things that you like in the museum during your first visit?
I like some of the wooden artifacts. Some of them are masks. Some of them are like little wardrobe, like little things you can put stuff in.
Yeah.
Because in the U.S. it's very different what we use to hold our things, and here it's all handcrafted. Just to see the woodwork is beautiful. Okay. The amount of work that would have gone into that,
all right.
It's incredible.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Fatima, and then we look forward to visit that museum. Thank you so much.
Gambia kono nimo ko tarajele sade kono ni ka jorangol dada
ko mi sade o sade ko nimo ko tarajele
latina nani museum sade nani provide ate kono si kafuno history ni yayi
sa ela en fenko ni il faut le kada da bon fodum ika sandula leto
ni ready made olem
okay
bari ni karkaro on ka sudete
okay
bari ni mu ready made olem dol be jena ciosano min ka ke ba kuloti wolu mon soto follow bari mba ni kanne
okay
kar ko ni mudula ko tolet
okay
yes
okay sa ni ala use mo muneti
ñinne ka fonyo bulo ay na dimbato den isi ne ñin ne laaje pour ka wulendi na wule tay isa kuntuno wala isa la doko ken ne fo ya dundi dimba kono pour ay saft pour isa doko
so sa ni mo la faka pour ni doko ke ti balo na nyawe place min tol de sa fo no mo le bayela mo mini ya lon ko e be la fle la doko la isina e futema
ñim place o mu place ko tolati bari museum o lem nak
museum o bala
museum o kono lem ate fanang is part of the museum so bari ning client dol nata iko ila fita terangol wala dabandingol wala lamol jaruwol wolbe nyanta produce la janne ha
that's very good it ton
ndem Abdou Gay yes
oh that's very good
nte munu moleti ngalon ko mama nani wol be ka nyum tun ko ngoleke
ndesa
so sañi nte nga dokule bari kabring nga foko kabring pensonta murta nang nyim baroto parce que nte wuluta ñine kono nga ñine long
mala ka ciosano fay
hani kabring be dokola masakunda to nin jitan kata ciosano le to so ntol kuluta cosano le kono watina nka cosano hatajo ka balundi bake fa on la fita dindingol fanan ni nata ya lon ko cosano be jang isina ya jube pour ya long mune ketano
exactly
nambandi ka mo man sene ya
no it's good
bari gambe na gata
exactly baraka bake ya thank you so much
all right thank you very much
Welcome back, viewers. We are now at the Jiffrey Heritage Museum, and here with me we have so many important people. Before we get into the program proper, I will first allow them to introduce themselves to you. You're welcome. Can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
Thank you so much, and we are extremely happy to welcome you here. My name is Dr. Balasaho, and I am originally from Badibusali, Kenya.
Right.
And now I live in the United States of America, where I teach African history at the University of Oklahoma. I am a professor of African history.
Very well. Thank you so much for that, Dr. Saho. Doctor, can you tell us, how did you become the mastermind behind this incredible museum?
Thank you for that question. Actually, I have always worked at the museum in Banjul, the National Center for Arts and Culture. And in fact, I was actually the first Gambian to be involved with the building of the museum in Banjul. When it just started around 1986, 87, when I just left high school. The Gambia government then wanted to build a museum, and then they invited the Senegalese to help them. So a Senegalese came here with his assistant, and then the then director of the museum, Bakary Sidibe, asked me to join these people. So we began from zero level. So since then, I have been working all my life, either studying history or working at the museum.
That's nice. Great. So, can you tell us about the specific African cultures represented in these structures?
Well, so the whole idea behind building this place is for us as Gambians to be able to have one space where we can study the history and cultures of our people. So my aim or idea is to bring students here all across the country, whether they are Jolas or Mandinkas or Fulanis. So one of our primary programs will be a seeding program. Seeding, SEEDING, where we bring young people all across the country and keep them here for 2 months in the summer, where we can teach them all of our cultures on one spot. So here we'll have primarily we will want to recreate a typical Mandinka compound, typical Wolof compound, typical Fulani, all the ethnic groups,
Okay.
so that then the students will have this possibility to be taught not only the language but even the culture, because culture is, I think, for me, is the premise for our development.
Exactly.
Without understanding who we are, I think we cannot. Yeah, it will be very difficult for us to progress.
Absolutely.
But most importantly, also, I'm sure you are aware of what is happening around Africa now.
Sure.
All these ethnic differences. So I think the possibility. Can you imagine the possibility of us understanding each other, where we can create an environment where we can all live together as Gambians.
Harmoniously.
For example, if you go to the US,
yeah,
in 3 months, 6 months, you become an American.
okay,
You are not an Indian anymore. You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, absolutely.
Why can't we do that, for example? Why can't we aim for that, where we can create opportunities for our children and their children's children to live in peace and harmony and develop this place for themselves?
Sure. Right. So, did you draw inspiration from specific Gambian communities or regions?
Of course, as I said, I've always studied the history and cultures of the Gambia, but most importantly, also, Jufureh itself is history.
Exactly.
Because of the publication of the book Roots by Alex Haley.
Very well.
So Jufureh already has a draw. People come here anyway. Tourists come here, students come here.
Exactly.
But there is not much to see. So I think what we are doing is sort of add value
to what we have.
Exactly.
Exactly.
To be able to tell the story in a much more cultural way.
Exactly. Okay. Now, are there any interactive elements or like storytelling aspects to bring these cultures to life?
Yes. So part of the program, in fact, a few weeks ago, we had a big storytelling here.
Oh.
So the part of the program will be either storytellings or also organize exemplifications of rites of passages. For example, poetry. Wrestling.
Okay.
Organizing marriage ceremonies here. So the villagers, actually, the villagers can take opportunity of this. When they have occasions, they can come here and use this space to do whatever they want, right? To organize naming ceremonies, different type of rituals. So all of this, I think, this space would provide an opportunity for all of these to happen here.
Exactly. So, are there plans to involve local artisans or communities in the construction?
Oh, good question. In fact, you can even point we have an artisan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we already have a gold and silver smith and a blacksmith who is already part of the village, because all of those are part of traditional villages.
Oh, wow.
So the first person we called to establish was a silversmith or a goldsmith, and a goldsmith and a blacksmith. And in fact, traditionally, we understand that the smith's house or smith's workshop are usually outside of the village, which many people don't know about, right?
So, can you tell us about the design and materials that are used? Are they traditional Gambian?
Yes. So our plan really is to use only traditional materials. Yes, to build, say, for example, the wall of compound, or to build these compounds in their traditional fashion, right? So, for example, you can see the difference between, for example, the Mandinka compound and the Fulani compound, or even the wall of compound is different. It's different in style. It's different in, for example, in figures. Usually Fullers will build their houses round.
Exactly.
The Mandinkas will have squares. And even the Wolofs are squares. But I don't know if you can see the biggest difference, for example, between Wolof and the Mandinkas and the Fullers.
Fullers, yeah.
Can you see anything?
Yeah, for the Fullers, I can see a difference. I can see a cow And that's a lady over there trying
Yes.
to get some milk, sort of.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's just to tell people, oh, this is a fuller compound. But usually, the Mandinkas and the Fullers, they have one big house for their women
Okay.
and children. But the Wolof would have different houses for, different wives. So they don't, like, I'm sure you remember that, right? All of us, right? We grew up in this big house with all of the women, especially kids. But
Yeah.
as soon as you grow up,
Sure.
then you move to the boys' house.
So, how do you hope visitors will engage with and then learn from these exhibits?
I think so. What we are doing is two things. First is to use the exhibits to narrate the stories, right? So that people can have interactions with these objects. We are not going to put all the objects in boxes because we want people to handle them, to see them, to relate to them in different ways, right? But also, one of the, as I said, what we are also trying to do is also let students to explore nature as well.
Okay.
So not only the exhibit, also if you look back, you can see we are very close to nature.
Exactly.
And we are going to create a trail where kids can go around and even study or learn about the trees.
Playground, sort of, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, playground, but also learn about the names of trees and different birds.
Oh.
I think that would be a great opportunity
Indeed, for kids.
school children,
Exactly.
for kids. Yeah.
Exactly. So, can visitors expect hands-on experience or workshop here?
Absolutely. As I said, we are already creating space for even villages around here to come, for example, and do wrestling, but also workshops.
And
government, seminars, even government offices can use this space. But as long as it will have something to do with culture and tradition, and that varies a lot. It can be agriculture, it can be anything, it can be horticulture, it can be whatever it is, right?
Right. So, what are some of the challenges that you're facing as of now?
Oh my God, I think that's the most important question.
I can imagine.
Finance, obviously, because once this idea was conceptualized, then the question becomes, how can we build it? And of course, we cannot do that without money.
Okay.
But we've already got some help from the tourism office, from the Gambia government per se. They've given us a little bit of money to buy some artifacts, and we've also got a little bit of help from the Heritage Management Organization based in Greece. So I think those are really encouraging, and hopefully, the government will come in and say, hey,
lend a hand. Absolutely.
I hope so. Or anybody else for that matter watching.
Exactly. Ngaje yafula kumule ibara badi bunko moite but then ngaje yela museum ya tola Jufureh Village Heritage Museum. When I had the name Jufureh Heritage Museum, well, two in Nata Yadi, so the money for no mole.
Oh, come on, nothing. I'm a yellow Jufureh mo Sate Kumaya Lumbarati, and then Jufureh Tariko already. Because during Alex Haley Nata Young many years ago, I became a Jufureh to Jangan dunia bakela. So ngaji ko ni ko chosan si falo la jang. Ba u sare fa to mo Jufureh. Ani Jufureh mo sate merin. Nalo kuma ba le puka e bunya sendi sare fa na. Ani ke bunya ke horama fa na.
Bage. So now what's next? Are we expecting more buildings?
Oh yes, absolutely. Because so far we only have 3 compounds. So next we are going to build the Jola compound and the Serere compound.
So it means we have the Manika compound,
and
that of the Fula.
Yes.
For now, these are the 2 compounds.
And the Wolof.
And the Wolof.
Yes.
So these are the 3 compounds that we have.
Yes, for now, yes.
That's beautiful.
Right.
Great.
Okay, I also have here my twin brothers, or I cannot call them friends anymore.
But do you even look alike?
Come on, please more answer.
You both are cute.
Come on. So this is Keba Sawali and that is Mustafa Minte.
Oh, Minty.
We've been together for the last, how many? 40 years? 30 years? 40 years almost.
Wow.
And we've never quarreled, but that guy over there is my bodyguard. You know, look at them.
They are
You
tough.
don't see them fit there.
I know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, so we met in Helsinki,
Finland.
in Finland. That's where we met, and since then we have just been, I don't
Great
know,
friends.
you know, not friends anymore.
I'm gonna say your
They're,
family.
they're my brothers. They're my real true brothers. So maybe they can have a word or two to say.
Sure,
you know.
exactly. Mr. Sawali, ngaji fana nata janne, you know, kana Dr. Sahola Jiffrey Heritage Museum visit.
Yes.
Iso dama nim fondo mole beita fara jange mu nyabo kuleje Jiffrey Heritage Museum to.
Follow na kontano itan because this is my first time here.
Okay.
Bring bala bejam start la. I have formula I learn akoya jam and na kontano itan dala because I know how determined he is.
Yeah.
And ngalo no mo si fami muati. We were together when he was studying, and he had always been determined, and he believes in himself. And I believe tala culturally, I believe tala ko hadamading janni be fango bunala fo fango learn follow. And wala mala study line fangoti. History wala mala life ti. And then I mean that jang, that's the real picture of him.
Yes, yeah.
And then I mean fanang manifest jang. This is what we are missing in this society, in this community. I think I'm appealing to government and private sector to give hand. You know, we must not only live for today. We have to think about our future and our generation who are coming. There are many things dying out. And it will not be fair to disappear without keeping them for our generations to come. Balaya singodo woloto amen sa intenu mo jamani nka fengo be la mi bintan konoto munel bijang anin mun fenel mo diamata fono le bidi nolto and we okay man fair to our children, man fair to our generation coming common generation nenta men kala wala muru ko to kan because wala intol ken mumenti so mbe damuro kala ko mobe ni support and mbe bala mbe incontanta bake pour asingolo ni menkan imagine they are the studies ke kan intol be Helsinki we are young boys and we are very stubborn and we have been very active in fighting rights for black people and ourselves.
Then he's a freedom fighter.
The history short history for Alojan. Helsinki you cannot call someone nigger until they are fight. This Bala was an engineer in that. Minta sate kunwatu ikafu niggers are here. Until we are not niggers, we are black people.
Yeah,
you know. And then when keloti bedo kan lalto. In the end, we fought until atata government level to. And the aje ko tonya and name let me alonka use tawato menna. It was wrong. And they are not niggers, they are black people.
Exactly.
And ya kelua to say in Finland, ibuka for no more nigger until they are fight.
Very well.
And we fought until it becomes a law.
Kudos to you.
You know that ko ita for no la more nigger. He was part of that. Kelo kala nga everything kala and then marking in kamako we are heroes or whatever. Na kemen kamo mola right dial. And we're proud to be black people, and we are very proud to be Africans among Europeans in Europe, and we must be respected. Respect nyamen. Malla for history fana because we did it together. We stood together, family, to fight that, and I'm very proud to be handing that seminal sort of congress or whatever. I spoke these things, and more yes, because I was there in the committee kono men yalan ko brido loni establish la kan opinion min na view no ta atele start mamba ngatanyala barintol nata achieve after he left but he has never left us because I meant to in Finland ntole Gambian Association of form with him. Ntanga tara Helsinki, tara Finland na beni university do te kafajo US scholar. Atene ntol host je. What ntol mamulon je, we went there, and when we found him at a house, he has a student apartment, it becomes our house. Not his house anymore, our house. Then tata je wore nyama fonga mfango develop fonga kuelkeno fongo dolu hanyita kanaje kan na own so community create the be among all foreigners in Finland. Gambians are one good example mode ka rely men kan ko yemen kaja and among for this man come among ko nyale bal go to Helsinki and ask people,
exactly,
you know, mentor me alonko. I mean, Ngalon, this is not the end, it's just the beginning. This place, Moldobelan America to come to this place. I believe in that, and it's going to be.
For sure.
So, I mean, I told him, Fananata Pruka interview, I mean, this is great. I wish others will also come, and one day, the America channel financial will come to this place, and many people will come from different parts of the world to come and visit here.
Exactly.
I mean, everything I can begin 10. This is a big thing, and I think government should involve themselves in this and support this kind of causes, so that Asimbe Nafasoma, because this is who we are, and we have to be who we are.
Exactly.
Yeah. So. Nte dal na kumuni sota nsi dan no jane to follow and kaitande ko I today I came home. You know, I'm in my home. This is my home. Exactly. And anyone who comes and sit on this bantaba, you will feel home. We all feel home.
For sure.
And it's very relaxing here. And then Jamfan, the environment is good.
Just beautiful.
Left ala black limit from Bambandila, well, Mbira ko Jufureh. This is part of Jufureh. Jufureh land, the Siri Walaka. So there cannot be any good name than Jufureh. In this. So Wokumo left up Pruka from Bambanda. Namran si Michael di Mustafa Mintela.
Baraka.
Continue.
Baraka. Baraka Mr. Savli. Mkontanta bake kumuni mfana bediata isa hayata ila kuta. And then ngalo ne fanang mul fana be jibiro lo comme viewers doran comme ka fale. Fine TV lem tela bunga me yalan ko ajata ka jube bi dinna African historian bale jang menkata Dr. Sahoti mfana kontanta bakale because the fana University of the Gambia history mfana wala major and my BSc, so I'm glad ngamoje me yalan ko afana na area lama. All along I was thinking that history was fading away in the Gambia, but thanks to you now beliefs are like alhamdulillah history will surely come back to life.
You come and join us then.
And I will, inshallah. So ngara Mr. Minte ita fana biri fana futa ja nga believe ngene kare fana first ka futa ja
ina muntala diamlad
lad
nimbra da ninna be silo kam bikade ko nata ngata ya futa ka banne
de
ay monen lebi ni ngata na dum bloko na ma dum bloko no mbita ko ma de birin si tan kombata te na si Dr. Bal because ngalo ndeta fono la tela ba fono warin se wota bake jamudula la den safo ko jam fana la history fana so fono la ko sintela na e jansang jam tela sibile mun na sinya na ni den safo jam ko sulmen na be jang wato jambe musutoti ndere na na janga keno nyinsa hana ko do jodula fa on ndere na rata nga ko do jodon de nga fello
jallo ne ha kay
so biriya stadi fana ka do ko follow like ye wulindiro fa hanen mom bu mo fa bam na rata jang ko take bo raje ko take bu mo wulinde fo ñin mina jam wato men ñu wara male mo ni membe ko ma anen jang kili woldro ne banda in fact ñun do fa start la amang complete wata mbol so bi fana na ko take so se wata baake ko ke ba fa ñame jamuntul yalati jamuntul fangol lelti so se wata baake be atul fana konton na baake ali menki jam pour kaytandi ni ngatul ñu siata o be mako la ko so saje ko mo jama salon labe min tolde mune be janto o saytandi so woto alama ale natul fanali so manta be mbala yama ala baraka baake
amen baraka baake Mr. Mente. Okay doctor anisa endoram because anisa be history fokan na adolo na tarako kotolo ngaje menkata kunte kinte island island no ngaje kata feneti mealonko jioba adomo kanne abeta kana it's fading away because nintana na karambungol to as teachers, professors, lecturers everywhere, colleges and the university you know unkana student karande about history always oral lem katuka follow bari bukaje so ngaje ko like na I don't know kata fenete mi alon ko jiyo ba do mo kam bakala it is fading away that and dino nyanda kala multi mi alon ko fana nyanta la yaje yalon ko nyinen fenti incamenka because all time ba the slave trade ben a museum all for how the slave trade happens and all that ita fana mona yamal so rebe mon fala masakundai pour e kana nyina na African Rolex la ngamen so da pour si haklo murundi pour ka mol mako e ka make so na nyim fengol e kana fa because nga gore island jele akata fente mi alon ko Senegal ya preserve le mol ka bojene kata ye exposure no la and then ko jamajo wokodonyi it boosts the economy of the Senegalese country. So therefore ngaje ko like ninga na jam fana muda fana be kala fede mi alon ko abe Gambia fana economic fana boost la yamuna yama so de fana masakunda with regards to that.
Thank you so much. But coming here for Yaming, ku mayaring ba yolo faten. But in nakala mutaloto, sai masakunda ngamera sai pareta le pul kana jedoko. Kadu ni watol be ila expert ol kana janne. Kata kaji study. Ni sati mol fanan kata la mamme ba. So ngamero ku ndikira ko ni sulo ibakela eko ni university la drawing na anyu wado ko because yemen for abe wala nya I don't know definitely I mark ro ni nga bari kuma la studio akama drone bidong yola pole anu ikanajan ne panang ikaraje yemol ni nga ije study la panang so ndikira ko badala la ni sulo
sa yimuna yamal fanan so na viewers sole adin student men fana yalon ka fa history ka yamanjari nga fenka manjari nga fam wosala even at the university nga jale history ka manjari nga fam balane yimuna yamal so ka fa fanan se ke modu mi ko specialize in history ngana adu kara ngana history kara
ngalo yola ngamera ko alo mobe kuma yafu nyame niko history mol ka fa ko to study
talent
talent but I think it's very very far from that you know because in the history mo history wala modi.
It's the model of every discipline.
Exactly. Near for history or culture wala mo ide for. Because bound to be if hanim be dinema. Imagine be ka kibir ko. Imagine tomorrow ni ma fa ka kibir ko. Hey an fonde man ngadi. Oh hey an fonde jola.
Hani fonde bari bunga de.
Exactly. Make us sabo. Because of the morality member come up because of the what is the word? Because of the honesty. Member koma anim from munyo is it munyo? Anim ke from maji ka dunia long ka dunia kalamuta ka kebal bunya ngo yalo wala because ni me from bunya no mun ita doko fanke no ani da doko re ni mote ben ani ye fem ka te keno so memang history sort of definitely hani mung degree la sort of if you don't have the history and the culture as the base you cannot progress you will eat good food you will drive a nice car but you will die poor you know write it down or you go around the world and see momoro ni ma history sort of right you know ika bago la de so ika mera ko bari la bago
ana fa ka de
ika fa nyadi haba mansura
yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does very well. Bagema. Okay. Bading olurang ko nga fale nyamem. Fine TV dem telebugo be alan ko ajata ka jibe. En janen dulati me alon ko afana mo museum mo de ka fa me Jufureh heritage museum abe nyomi Jufureh sa tele ko no ko nyomi district. And then mbafulale rek nal taka tariko long kala history long alsinanang alenanang kana Dr. Sahoya londe buntung lang yala sandal be kujama lon dal membe dending alla tariko la eninke fang long amanke nedri because manning koli wala fo so kule me anan ko akumaya the an student wala fan yati kesul fanan na left the excursion wala fanan here is the place to be to learn your history akumaya ta je bakale so Dr. Janim be blala ye domain so remember for Janimbe Tala. Final message. Yeah.
Yes, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. And I think it's really, really important for us to really study and understand ourselves and our history. As I said, there are a lot of opportunities here for even for students because one of our future programs would be what is called aquaponics. You know, we want to teach children how to grow crops at home,
Okay.
so that they can even make money and get their own money to take to school.
Exactly. Real lunches and all that.
Exactly, and also to teach them how to produce things scientifically.
Exactly.
So we're going to. I mean, we are trying to link up with people in the US, and they will bring some machines here
That
in the
would be
future.
great. That would be great.
That will help kids also to manufacture some of these objects into dolls, so that they can sell it and
Very
make
well.
some money.
And they'll become very independent.
Exactly, exactly.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for you, also for this opportunity, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Abaraka bake. Ambadingon ala abaraka bake for watido.